Now, over this boss, it's a little bit different. And put up my marks.
Chandra seems to be enjoying that fill fountain.
Alright. So this boss isn't that different from normal, except for the pods. So, we've got the mines that people still need to not step in. We've got the ads, we need to kill the pyromancers first, and then AoE down the shock troopers, don't stand in their AoE. Get in the, what I'm told are green domes when the fusillade comes in. And all of that jazzle-matazzle here.
Blast for down.
Oh, thank you. And as Cheney gets here, she can give us food.
Oh, I must have gone the wrong way.
It's okay, we've got a summon down.
Thank God.
Flasks are at skull. Okay, so what is different for heroic is the pods. On normal, people can get in the pods indefinitely and it's not a big deal. On heroic, once you get in a pod, it does like a shit ton more damage, so you can't stay in the pods very long. Secondly, once you get out of a pod, you can't get back in a pod for like 2 to 3 minutes. So we really have to actually have like 6 people set to go in pods so that we are able to actually do what we need to do, since we can't get just 2 of us to do it. So I've set up a rotation of 6 people. I know some of you haven't done it before. It's okay. We'll figure it out. It's just going to take some practice. So each corner of this triangle has a pod. Okay, so the pods, when they're closed, look like the ones over by purple diamond and blue square. When they're open, and they're only open when the boss is out, like the one at orange circle, you can see there's like a little opening and the door is slid up. When it's open, you can actually mouse over it and there'll be a little hand and you can jump inside. So, for orange circle, what we're going to do is I'm going to have Surdor go first.
Is this a pod?
Yes, it is. But because the boss is currently in this pod, you can't currently go in it. The only one you can go in right now is one behind the boss, but that will start the boss. So what I'm going to do is we'll have on orange circle, when the fight starts, Surdor, you're going to hop in right away.
I'm going to hop in a pod?
Yep. I have much faith in you. It'll take a little bit of practice, but it'll be alright.
What do I do in the pod?
Not a pod, the pod, the one that's open.
Yep, the one in orange circle. I will tell you in 1 second, because I need to tell Shadu too. So about 30 seconds in, you'll hop out and Shadu will hop into orange circle. And then on blue square, we'll do Cantique first, and then Row. And on purple diamond, we will do B and then Kela. So for all of the pods, your number 1 goal is to use your number 1 button, because you'll get a special action bar. Your number 1 button puts a stacking debuff on the boss that goes to 15, which increases the damage she takes from all of us outside of the pods. So you're going to want to target the boss and then spam that number 1 button until it gets to 15. Now, in the first pod, the orange circle pod, your number 2 button will give you a targetable circle, and you just want to put that on the ads. And then go back to hitting 1. And put it on the ads and go back to hitting 1. That's all you gotta do.
And when do we get out?
So since Surdor's in first, about 30 to 40 seconds in, I can call it out the first couple of times. And then Shadu, since you're second, you will just get kicked out automatically when the next pod opens up.
And then I go in pod number 2.
Yes.
Alrighty.
So we get kicked out when we're Time's up?
No. So, Surdor, since you're first, you're going to actually have to physically exit the pod. So, you know when you get in, like, a vehicle?
Yeah, you get a little arrow that you can jump out. Okay.
Same arrow.
Okay.
So, you're going to hop in as soon as we start the fight. Button number 1 to 15. Then hit your second button on the ad. Then go back to hitting button 1. When button 2 is off cooldown, hit it again. Button 1 until it's time to get out.
What does button 1 do? Just keep stacking on the boss?
Yep.
Okay.
It goes to 15. You want to try to keep it at 15 as much as you can.
And the boss has to be targeted before pushing the one.
Yes,
Right,
it does.
so discuss how to target the boss.
Yeah, it's
So-
It's hard.
It is. The first one isn't too bad because she's the only thing up. The other thing you can do is set focus to the boss, or you can set focus to like Cheney or Withers, and then use your F button to assist, and it will pop up. The first one's usually the easier one because there's not a bunch of ads up. And the one, so Surdor and Shadow, you guys will always have Admiral Sphere Axe that you need to target.
When I exit, I just go to firing on the boss.
Yep, and killing the ads just like normal.
Okay.
And you won't go back in until we're back at Orange Circle the second time around.
And somebody better tell me when that is.
I will. When we are on blue square, B, can you click the domes? And when we're at purple diamond, I will click the domes.
Okay, do you want to click when Fusillade is announced or a few seconds later? What's the timing?
I usually do it a few seconds later. Usually, like, announces it about 5 seconds out. And I think it lasts long enough. But I'm always really concerned that it's not going to last exactly that long.
If
So I
you
usually
know
split the difference.
yeah, if you know where your EVM timers are, there's a timer for when the Fusillade is actually coming in, which is later than when they say there's like the voice line. If
Okay.
you click it right as that timer is hitting 0, you're using it.
Okay.
Also, if you haven't, there are flasks here. I was slow and did not. Make sure you grab your flasks. Okay, and then... So, Orange Circle knows what they're doing. Blue Square, we know what we're doing. Purple Diamond, you guys have, again, number 1 button to stack. And then your number 2 button blows up the bombs, the little mines. So you want to try to put them in between as many mines as you can so it clears as many as you can each time.
How do I know when to get out?
I will try to call it out the first couple of times.
Okay.
You'll have a little debuff, and there's a number at which point you're supposed to jump out, but I don't remember what it is.
like at 50.
The other thing is if your health starts plummeting, get out. It hurts a lot more than it did on normal, so. Alright. I don't think there's anything to do but try it here and see how it goes. And remember that it'll take a time or two to learn. Yes?
Can I have a tome? Because I thought I had some and I don't.
I sure can.
And when you pop out, Surdor, say you're coming out so that Shadow knows he can go in.
I'll call it out the first couple of times, so.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm not trying to be bossy.
No, you're fine. It's really a very big communication fight, sadly, so it's gonna take us a little bit of practice. You look crazy there, Cheney. Look like you're summoning yourself. Ah!
I think whoever's out in the middle of that circle's getting impatient.
Okay, I am good to go.
Here is already checked out.
So I am at purple second in?
Purple diamond as soon as B comes out.
Okay.
Your second. So Surdor, as soon as Cheney hits 1 and we charge in, you're gonna hop right into that orange circle pod.
That's one that's across behind the boss.
Yes, it is.
Okay. 'Cause I see 2 orange circles.
That is true. The one that's, I'm gonna fix your mark then. There you go. Alright,
Yeah, don't mind
here we go.
me.
5, 4,
Here we go.
2,
Hurry pot.
This is one engagement
that you will not walk away from.
4, 3, 2.
Right click on it. Hey.
Calculated your odds of survival. 0.
Remember to not hit mine.
Watch your step.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Show these weaklings why we are the
New Pyromancer up.
in the cosmos.
Go ahead and hop out, Cerador. Shadow can hop in. Watch out for those mines. It's not flipping all the mines. Get Withers up.
4, 3, 2, 1.
New Pyromancer.
Why we are the dominant force in the cosmos.
Alright, Cantique, get ready.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, next pod.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Diffuse Blade coming in. In the dome.
Damn. Apparently I stood in a lot more Blade Storm than I thought I did.
4,
Hurts a lot more than it used to.
1.
Diffuse Blade.
Oh yeah, because I used to kind of almost
Popping
ignore
out.
it.
2,
Yep.
1.
So several are in the zone of cleaving.
Whoopie daisy. Alright, let's practice until Withers dies.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So I asked Nim what she thought of my new Void Elf form, and she said she thought I looked like a succubus.
1.
I was like, I'm fine with that.
4, 3.
If we have a thing.
Did the tank die?
Yes, both of the tanks are dead. Upside, I actually think that's longer than we had the first time.
Well, you had Lockrocks.
True.
Do we release or stay here?
I think we can stay here. We got a pylon down, so. Stay
Red's
dead.
coming.
Where in the name of God I
Stay dead.
Yep, Red's coming. Red's coming.
Questions on the pods now that people have seen it once? Well, most people have seen it once, not everybody. Just takes practice. And the cooldown on the one button is really short, so you can literally just like hit it over and over again.
Well, I figured when he came to me and killed me that the tanks were dead.
Yep, and they were. Yeah, I think it's just going to be a little bit of an adjustment, getting used to how much damage things are.
Yeah, like, so that mechanic that we've kind of been cheesing about, you know, the whirlwind guys?
Yeah,
like, apparently that's not something you should stand in, someone spinning a sword around through your torso.
Right? Apparently that hurts. Who would have thunk?
When the tanks die, you become the tank.
Basically, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of figured that.
You want to eat Ro? I mean, L?
And what's interesting is that you are rewarded for doing well as a DPS, because if you are doing better, if you're like the tops on the list, then he picks you. So feel honored.
Well, I'm not one of the tops on the list, but apparently when the tanks die, I get there in a hurry.
Yep.
Yeah. Because usually DPS can take about 1 attack from the boss. Maybe. If we use a defensive.
Yep.
I've added 2 markers to the floor. So if you're looking at the pods and you see how there's like this half of the pod, it's like a line. Don't be on orange side. Be on the not orange side.
I'm gonna switch these around.
I go back in the pod.
Orange.
I go back in the pod?
Yep.
Okay.
Or okay, so don't be on the moon side. That's like, as we go around, we will always bring the boss and have them facing the same way. And so our cleave will always be facing towards X side, red X side, or moon side.
Or yellow star side.
Yes. Okay, go on, give that little PSA.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's important to know.
Yeah,
it is.
How do I tell if I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing in the pod?
So when you have the boss targeted, you should be able to see underneath her nameplate the stacks of that little thing. So it should be getting up to 15. So watch underneath her name to see if you can see that little debuff that looks like a little green meteor underneath her name.
Okay.
And as long as that's staying at 15, you are doing what you need to do.
Okay, I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing. I was just trying to do it.
The main goal is stacking that number 1 button up to 15. If you can use the number 2 button to hit the adds, that's an added bonus.
Okay.
The absolute number 1 is stacking that buff up to 15.
Okay.
Alright, I think we are ready to try again.
So you're facing this boss which direction, Cheney?
Towards the yellow star.
Yeah.
Then on the next one, towards red X. So you want to be on the opposite side of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I suppose it could flip around some markers where
5,
they should be. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me.
3,
Here we go.
2, 1.
This is one engagement.
Okay, Surtur is hopping inside.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Show these weaklings
Adds up.
are the dominant force in the cosmos. I have calculated your odds of survival. 0.
Watch where we're standing.
Sorry, that was worse.
Janie.
4,
New added some 2.
2, 1.
And hop out, Surtur. Shadu will hop in.
I have calculated your odds of survival. 0.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Don't forget to dispel healer. The fireman. 4 seconds to next one.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, new pod. Carefully walking that way.
4,
4, 3, 2,
Very nice.
1.
That was beautiful. Yes.
Oh.
Also for withers.
Hey, Jim.
Popping out. Dying out.
Next time I was just too slow getting on there.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Just keep practicing.
I mean, I thought just the pain of the melee is really.
They're a pylon on me at the door.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We can practice. Cindy's dead on it, so it's fine.
Oh, okay.
What is the timing on the Fusillade? Has it been good? I mean, not this one. I fucked this one up.
No, I think, I think that one actually was still up in time. About just as it was coming.
4, 3.
God damn it, bro.
Oh no, Mr.
It's gonna be chaos for like 5 pulls. Maybe
And
we
then
shouldn't pre-pop
we'll get-
and stuff.
That's totally fine.
Okay, yeah.
So one of the things, and we did much better that time, but one of the things to remember is because those mines do so much damage, try to always make sure you have an exit strategy so that when a thing does come charging at your face, you don't just like instinctively move to your right and run into a bomb.
There's a scrap bot up.
Thank you.
What is shooting the green beam?
My guess is that's actually the thing that puts the stacks on you, and that's just a mechanic, so the healers have to dispel you when you get to 9.
How do you dispel?
Only healers can dispel.
Okay, somebody else does it for me.
Yep.
Okay.
We got your back.
Okay. Only until everybody else dies, right?
Well, I think right now the biggest problem is there's just a lot of damage from everything because we're still trying to figure out where all the pieces go. So when we're standing in bombs and we're doing this, there's just too much. And once we get the other parts ironed out, it will go a little bit smoother.
When I come out of the pod, do you want me to fire on the boss or do you want me to fire on the ads?
If there's a pyromancer up, kill that first, and then if there's no pyromancer, go to the boss and just cleave everything down. So use that multi-shot.
Okay. Okay. I was just wondering.
Yep.
And what does the pyromancer look like?
The one in the dress.
Okay, I hadn't seen that one yet. I kept seeing all them big guys that were trying to cut me with swords.
Yep. The pyromancers are the ones with the dress. They also usually have a skull or an X on their head because DBM puts it up there automatically. So if you don't see a skull or an X on their head, probably not out.
Okay.
Alright, let's try it again. That is not the right button, bro.
Yeah, that's the thing. At some point, we don't feel worried about it.
Wait, I don't have a second tank. Whoop, now we do.
Do we have lock rocks?
Yes, because we got beautiful Kela. Get any lock rocks, my love?
Yeah, I'm out. Or I don't never picked them up or whatever.
That's okay.
Feed our addiction. Feed it.
Thank you.
There's always more where it comes from, and I'm always happy when you guys eat them.
Or she did basically tell us before she left that we're basically eating each other's souls, so take it with a grain of salt.
It's better with pepper.
Alright.
My soul is what makes it salty.
Alright, I think we're ready.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
This is one engagement you will not walk away from.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hands up.
Watch your step.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
You're at. Pyromancer up. Go ahead and get out, Sir Door. Shadow, you can get in.
4, 3,
New adds in 2.
1.
Okay, next one. Make sure we don't trip things as we go.
4,
4,
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
New add. Dome. Get others up.
Hopping out.
Okay, hopping in.
2, 1.
4, 3, 2, 1.
One second.
3, 2, 1.
Make an interrupt the pyromancer.
4, 3, 2,
And the
1.
dome. Here's Harrow.
Watch your step.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Find those bombs.
Jumping out. I waited too long.
It's really hard because you're not used to having to pay that much attention.
Ellen, Transgress, you're on the side of dying.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I just don't want you to die.
I died and he dropped a bomb on me.
I died, so I can't click the thing, so you're all gonna die.
No mercy.
Hey, we made it to the third corner, guys! Woo! That is progress! I assume we didn't get the thing down.
Well, that
What's the third quarter?
Third corner. So it's triangle, so there's 3 corners. And really, if we can do that, we know the mechanics. It's just then tightening stuff up and not fucking it up.
There's repair if you need.
so that was my first time actually inside the pod.
It's frightening, isn't it?
Yes.
It really is.
What do you do with the 2 thing?
So on yours, on the purple diamond one, the number 2 is like a circle, and that'll put down the bomb exploder. So it's going to have an AoE that wipes out all of the bombs. So you kind of want to nestle it in between a cluster of bombs.
Okay.
And I don't know.
Get off
do
of
you
there,
have
you'll
a-
get hit with the elevator.
Does it hurt the
B.
raid when those bombs are wiped off?
No.
Okay.
I think I did wrong, Al.
Do you have a sense from... is there any way to tell how many bombs or how wide the thing is? I could never... I've only done that one like once or twice. Is there a way to tell how many or how far it reaches? Or is it just practice
I'm
and
sure
guessing?
there is, but I don't actually know. I just
Practice and guessing, okay.
yeah, practicing
all I
and
got.
guessing exactly.
And maybe Cantique knows too, but I got nothing. I've got practicing guessing. That's all.
Sorry, food's
I
like
try to-
that. I'm lost.
Did you say you're lost?
Yeah.
Well, I think we got it now, but me and Elle are behind, so food's late.
Present people who are still dead. Hold on.
Should have stayed dead.
Yeah.
Hey, I see. No, that's transgress. I don't see you.
So you want to split between blowing up the bombs where we will be fighting and where we are fighting.
Well, and that's one of the things that is going to be something we need to refine as we go, is because all of the mines or the bombs, when they put them in like a cluster around each individual, it's very easy for them to get really clustered, particularly when we're doing the parts with the fusillade. So the more spread out we can be, the less clustered the bombs are going to be. But again, that's a finesse thing at this point. Well, as soon as the slowpokes are here.
So when there's when we're at the other two pods, not the first one you're in, but the other two pods, there is a point where it calls down a fusillade, which is basically those big green fireballs coming out of the sky. The totems that are standing next to the pod is used to create a green dome that we all stand under to be protected from that. So when you hear the fusillade being called, get into a cluster under, by one of those totem-looking things, and you'll be under the big green dome.
Yes.
And you won't die to the firestorm.
And then you have to watch out for not dying to the whirling blades, because they will be under the dome too.
Right. And then you gotta watch for the mines, because they'll be close, because we're all standing near each other. It's really kind of a giant cluster.
Well, I didn't know about the big green dome, so I was still standing out there firing on somebody.
Gotcha. Yeah. So
I had to send him a little note because I was already dead then too, and I watched his beautiful death. You know, so I was like, oh, okay. You may not know about the dome.
I'm all about not standing in shit.
Yeah. There's just so much to not stand in on this fight, and it gets progressively harder as the circles go around. Alright, everybody eating their food?
This is basically musical chairs, guys. So if you think of it like that, maybe that'll bring in a little element of fun with it.
My nephew gave me good advice on that. He said, if you didn't put it there, don't stand in it.
Oh, that is good advice.
It's just a little whirly blades that we used to be able to kind of cast through and still get DPS and all that is just wrecking our face now. So, and it makes it hard then to get casts off while you're dodging everything. So,
well, and hard to realize that you need to, like, takes a while for my brain at least to adjust to, oh yeah, can't stand in that.
Looking down from inside that deal, I can just barely see her. I don't see no ads.
Well, usually the ads are going to be right on top of her, so you can just aim the circle at her and it'll probably hit them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it kind of makes an X on the ground.
Yep.
They say the void hungers. Let's
Alright, I do believe we are ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
You will not walk away from.
4, 3.
Also remember to not stand right near the pod, because that does mean that people pop out of the pod. They often step on mine. So do what you can and not stand right there.
Zero.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
New Pyroman turret.
Oh shit, I hit 2, 3. Oh, that was all me. I'm sorry. Wow, that was spectacular.
That didn't feel good.
Nope, that was all me. I mean, we gotta roll for blame, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna roll high.
You pop up, I would just save it because I didn't think we were gonna make it.
2, 1.
Well, I was just we could pick you up and then.
No, I don't.
4, 3, 2, 1.
New pod. Wah, wah.
Wow. Sorry, I wasn't over there.
No, it's alright. I don't know what happened to Cheney. She just went flop.
It was amazing. It was like midair too. It was amazing. Actually, on my screen.
Sordor, those are the green bubbles right there.
Yep.
Get into it.
Okay, now that I'm dead, I can
The
look
green
around.
dome, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you can't see what's going on until you
Right?
watch it on the floor.
really is just a lot of stuff going on.
I'm so looking forward.
Oh, yeah, if somebody's got a
to
thing,
being
put one
through
down,
with
we'll try
Fel
again.
Green.
3, 2,
Yeah.
1.
Popping out. Actually, I died out.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, we'll just call that a million and try that again.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't get there in time.
There was so many things wrong with that pull, it's alright.
Was our pylon down?
No, I don't believe so.
Hey, I didn't even get out of the pod.
Well, to be fair, I was so distracted by all the crazy shit that happened, I didn't call for it, and I'm pretty sure you died because you were in there too long.
Well, it says I got killed by a psychic assault.
Yeah, I think that's the dot it puts on you. Yep, it is.
So, when we're in there and that dot is being put on us, where are we looking for that? How do we know that we need to get out, is my point.
Since you're the second person, it should be fine as long as B times hers correctly.
Okay.
We'll just
do you
knock
know
you out when we go
what's-
to the next one.
Do you know, like, do we have any idea of when I should start thinking about jumping out?
So each portal is about 1:30, so 45 seconds should be exactly where halfway. That should be doable with 2 people, as long as our heart healers are not spread too thin at the time.
Is there a way to tell how to get out there, when to get out, though?
So if you have DBM, it has a timer counting down.
Oh, right. DBM. Of
What's DBM?
It's Deadly Boss Mods. It's a mod that helps you see when everything's going to happen in the fight, so it tells you how many seconds until the ads spawn, how many seconds until this happens.
Oh.
It's pretty helpful as a raider for most people. I recommend it. And the thing is, when you're new to raiding, it's a lot of stuff on your screen, and your brain will probably filter out an awful lot of it all on its own.
Okay. I
But
don't
it
have
can
that.
be pretty helpful. Well, we can get it for you either on break or after that if you want to try it. It really can be pretty helpful.
Well, I think I have it, but I don't know if it's turned on.
Maybe something you got that haven't updated for a while. So.
Might be. I don't know.
Well, I bet we can figure it out either on break or afterwards if you want.
Okay.
I'll also try to not get distracted and let you die this time. That might help.
That's a summoning stone you don't even need.
Just looks good. Decorate in the place.
So at break, could I have a 200 crit gem, please?
Want one now?
Well, yeah, that'd be great. But last time we said let's try not doing that, during
That's true.
raid. But so I was trying to not.
Yeah, we'll have to be at break. I don't have any person at the moment. Okay. Ready. Well, Withers is not. Once Withers is a tank rule. Check.
Oh, by the way, Ro, the Drow can summon a mailbox every 15 minutes.
Ah, hot damn. That's kind of amazing.
How often do we need a mailbox?
Every 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So you're saying they're the celestial post people.
I'm so sad I haven't found a mail yet to start the. I am so sad. Not like I've been on like camping or anything, but I can't wait.
Well,
Alright, here we
If you
go.
want to do it on your Alliance one, I think one of my tunes over there's got one.
4,
And if you get an extra, I'd love it.
2,
Here we go.
1.
This is one engagement you will not walk away from.
4,
Alright, Sorter's hopping in.
2, 1.
Heads are up. Unlike Transgress said, always beyond those Pyroman.
Watch your step.
Wreck their face.
I have calculated your odds of survival.
4, 3, 2, 1.
In you add. Go ahead and hop out, Surdor. Shadow will hop in.
Calculated your odds of survival.
4, 3, 2, 1.
New Pyromans are up.
We are the dominant force in the
8 seconds.
Watch your score. 3.
Get ready to move to the second pod. Carefully. Interrupt on the Pyroman.
That was me.
You. Alright, second pod.
4,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Heads up.
Hopping out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We are the dominant force in the cosmos.
Pyromancers, I think. You add them 5.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Make sure we interrupt that Pyroman. Hop it out.
Calculated your odds of survival.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And interrupt on the Pyroman. Here comes Harrow.
Oh, I saw it though.
I'm jumping out.
3, 2,
Diffuse Blade.
1.
Hope you enjoy my inventions.
4,
About 20 seconds to the back of the orange pod.
1.
Odds of survival. 0.
Alright, Zerdor, head to orange pot. You're gonna be the first person to jump in it.
2, 1.
Coming up right now.
Four.
Excellent.
2, 1.
Adds up.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
New ads. Go ahead and jump out, Zerdor. Shadow can hop in. Fireman throws up.
Watch your step.
$20 seconds to next pod.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
New ads up. Fireman's ready to move to the next pod.
3, 2, 1.
Move in.
Four,
3,
2, 1.
Into the fusillade. Find the bombs. There's a lot of them around. Fireman's
4, 3, 2, 1.
Popping out.
3, 2, 1.
Wait, can I?
Dang it.
I'm not available to pop a fusillade.
4,
You wrote that.
2, 1.
Whoopsies.
I put a silent down. I put one down, but I don't know that anybody ended up in it.
1.
I was.
4,
Cool.
3.
That was really good. We got all the way round and a half.
44%.
That was
that was
solid
really
progress.
Yeah, how was the healer's mana? Because mine was gone.
Yeah.
Mine was gone.
Mine was gone. I tried to sit down and channel a mana potion thing, and I got hit in the face with a wheeler, sword. I couldn't get it.
I did get mine channeled, but I still ran out. I ran out at Orange Circle. I channeled there, and then I ran out as everybody was dying at the next one.
I just thought it was me being a mana hog, but
Nope.
Well, do we need to set up? Well, we'll go on break here, but maybe we need to actually set up specific
rotations,
cooldowns. Yeah.
But also, we need to take a little bit less damage.
Well, yes.
Well, that was significantly better. We could keep up. But ran out.
Is it break time?
Yes, we will go on break.
yeah, crit gem, please.
I seldom run completely out. But I do on this fight.
Yeah, this is the toughest one for me too on mana. I don't normally run out, but it's a challenge on normal, let alone this heroic damage.
Anybody else need any gems or enchants before we
Thanks,
second
Rose.
half? You're welcome.
Is there some particular person I should innervate?
I was fixing a call for it, but I didn't want to sound like I was being selfish. I figured all the healers are in the same situation.
Yeah, I'll think about it here on break and see if we can figure it out here.
I know we don't have the luxury of it tonight, but it also just might be a 4 healer kind of fight.
Yeah. Well, and it helps with the it allows us to have more rotation on cooldowns, but
Where did you use your cooldown at?
Mine was very early, like the very first or second fusillade on the first pod, and then I got it again by the time I got around to the same orange pod again.
And I didn't use mine until we got over here to blue. So maybe we got them spread out anyway.
Oh, that's where I was hitting. I said orange. I meant the red X is where I used it, or the second fuselage, I think, of the first time around, and I think I was able to hold off using it again until I got to that red X again. I hit it, and then we pretty much died shortly thereafter. I could have used it earlier. I just didn't.
I used mine on the X2, and we still died. We had 2 of them going, then an X, and we didn't make it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like Elle said, a part of this is just we got to take a little less damage. We're still healing like crazy. There's just lots of damage going out. Just takes used to getting used to.
Yep. Quick break, and then we'll be back.
Is any third person going to click this?
Oh yeah, sorry, I was in the guild bank. Hold on. I'm so sorry.
Bought some of that instant pudding, pretty good.
Instant pudding.
Yeah, everybody keeps talking about this sugar-free pudding that you can mix up by Jell-O. I just had a cheesecake flavored one.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And you can mix it with yogurt instead, like Greek yogurt instead of milk, and I'll have a more of a cheesecake texture.
It was pretty good. I had a little bit of raspberry pie filling and whipped cream on mine.
On what? That sounds delicious.
On some of that instant sugar-free Jell-O pudding, cheesecake flavored. That was pretty good. And since I already had that little bit of pie filling left.
That's some troubleshooting, creative thinking right there.
Who keeps running out of mana?
All the healers.
I have a ancient mana potion that gives them 160,000. Would that help one of them?
Yes, but no. So they usually use the ley torrent potions, which let them actually channel back more than that.
Okay. I don't use mana, that's why I ask.
No, but you can certainly put it in the guild bank in that last tab. That's where we keep all the potions. If you don't want it, you can also sell it. I'm gonna check and see who's back.
Where's the guild bank?
I can. No, I cannot drop one. We can drop one though. Somebody's got a button.
I can drop one.
Thank you, B.
So important to remember to use your lock rock since your healers are licking mana off of their toes.
Mana toe jam.
Ew.
And rotate. What the hell am I trying to think of? Cooldown. Yes.
Yes. Well, and the problem is, we've got to really need it. It's hard to know that until people are dead, so.
Yeah, on this fight, the way we've usually done it with Korok is this: that there's a rotation, but when you pop, it's up to you. If it, we can heal through one of the fusiliers, and let's do that, and not just pop for popping. But when it's time to pop, something's going wrong. It's your turn, then you go.
Yeah, but we got to make sure we don't double up. So
correct. Hence the rotation part of it. Yeah, having a designated time in order to pop.
So basically, one of you is the designated oh shit person at a time.
Right. Yeah, and then I'd call out like I just popped or whatever, and so then it's your turn, and next time the shit starts to hit the fan, etc., etc.
Do we usually go Kung, Cindy, L? Is that...
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. And I would just go with whatever healer is out of mana first is. It's the which is not a run out of mana first competition, but you can call for the innervate from Shadow. But the other thing, what was I gonna say? Make sure you're using your lock rocks. Make sure you're using your defensives. People for the pods. Overall, we're doing really well on making sure we're targeting the boss. What I want people to check this time as we go through, on the right hand side, like over where your quest text usually shows up, check to see if you see, not right now because they're not up, but usually once we start the fight, there's little health frames of people. See if you can see those this time, because that's the easiest way to make sure you're targeting the boss and not the ads. There were only 1 or 2 times I think we targeted the ads instead of the boss. But since targeting the boss really increases the DPS we do on them, and it's basically a DPS race, it really does matter. The other thing you can try, withers, which you can do by right-clicking on them and choosing Set Focus. And then you can click on the focus and hit F, and it will target whatever they're targeting, which is usually the boss. So like, Cheney, target me for a second. You targeting me? Oh no, you're targeting me. Cheney, you back.
I'll target you.
Okay, so you can do it with B. If you target B and hit F, it should switch it to my frame because she was targeting me, and F will assist and target whatever that other person was targeting. You can try it with B. And then do the same thing with Chaining Your Withers on left. Try to find some way that works for you to make sure that what you're actually targeting is the boss. And I know, because I've done these pods a few times, I know it is super hard to make sure that what you're targeting is the boss. Alright, make sure you reflask. Let's try this again.
Oh, hold on, go
you know
drink.
what I didn't eat?
Okay.
Alaskan food.
I have a flask. I didn't drink it either. It's almost like I don't know what ready means.
You were gone too long.
Yeah.
Oh. That's true. I'm just out of practice.
Alright. People actually ready this time? Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is one engagement you will not walk away from.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, ads coming up.
When we are the dominant force in the cosmos. I am calculating your odds of survival. 0.
New ads in 5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Pyromancer.
Enjoy my inventions.
That was all me. I pick up poor Serdor.
He trusted you.
I know, right?
Why are you always trying to kill
I don't know.
4, 3, 2.
You should holler when that
1.
gets scary.
Yeah, maybe I should.
When we are the dominant force in the cosmos.
Hey, new pod soon? Oh, that was me. I suck. Oh my god, bro. Get your shit together. New pod coming up.
Four, three, 2, 1.
Hey, new Pyromancer.
Hopping out.
4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. 2, 1.
I pop.
Okay, so Cindy's next.
Watch your step.
4,
Many reach the Pyroman.
2, 1.
I can't, shit. My UI is all fucked up.
It does that sometimes.
Shit.
Using mine.
I'd be dead.
Yeah, that was 5 bombs right
Me
there.
too.
Pylon down.
We have a thingy bopper. Yo.
It's right on top of Withers.
You know, you'd think they'd be easier to see. I can never see it.
4, 3.
Big giant green bombs, you mean?
No. Well, that too, but no.
Pylon?
That I understand. Everything's fucking green. But
Well, it was mostly inside Withers.
Hell, where you running? You're running to the boss.
Oh, I don't want to do
It's
that.
not green. I'm yellow.
Like, Al, run the other way.
Turn around, Al. Turn around.
This way.
I'm gonna reload.
Okie dokie. Eat food?
I really need to see about fixing my armor before it goes all red.
Oh, well, I bet we could do that.
We sure can. In fact, my Jeeves cooldown is up, so you can have the deluxe service. Jeeves is up in the back. You are quite
Thank you,
welcome.
Kela.
How's your Jeeves working out for you, Cheney?
Very good.
That was almost 400 gold.
Yeah.
I switched my monk to engineering and went with Mordrog, and he switched his paladin, and we leveled engineering up to high enough to get Jeeves, and built Jeeves, like, in an overnight thing. It was crazy.
Wow.
It was fun, and I really wish I'd been streaming it, but I wasn't. So it was pretty damn funny.
CB's question, because I have like no idea, because I never leave the pod.
I leave it around 45 to 50 seconds.
No, it's when my UI does the thing where it messes up and there are no buttons to push.
Oh.
There was a command I could type that would pop me out. I thought it was leave vehicle, but it wasn't working.
It's like slash though, slash something, slash.
Yeah, I
leave, or-
typed slash leave vehicle and I typed slash exit vehicle. Unless I'm spelling vehicle wrong. VEHICLE?
Yes.
That's right.
That would have been really embarrassing.
Hang on, I'm Googling it.
I think it's leave vehicle with no space. If you were doing a space, then it's...
Oh, okay.
I think. At least that's what the Google tells me.
Well, the Bing is trying to lease me a vehicle, so thanks.
So if that happens again, we'll just see if you can use the macro to get out. Kela can hop in, and then when she needs to get out, maybe we can have Transgress hop in for the last 10 seconds or
It
whatever.
does appear to be leave vehicle without a space.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Did you tell me to jump in one?
So only if B's UI screws up again, Kela can hop in when B jumps out, and then if we still have time left over, you can hop in.
Alright, just tell me if that happens.
Alright.
I
Hope it
don't
doesn't.
have to worry about hopping out. It automatically ejects me.
Good.
Dead, but it ejects me.
Yeah, if you're dead, it does. I'm gonna try to not space out this time and kill you. We should start keeping track. Number of times Surdor dies to mechanics versus the number of times Rogue kills Surdor. I think that other one would win, you know?
Maybe just change the order so he doesn't have to go first, and then they'll kick him out when it's supposed to.
That's true. Then I'm just gonna kill Shadow, so...
I notice because their health starts plummeting, so I can say something.
Yeah, so if I don't notice, Elle can holler. Alright, we're ready as soon as Chinny is.
Yeah, I'm ready, I'm ready.
Okay. Here we go then.
Five, 4, 3, 2,
Revive.
1.
This is one engagement you will not walk away from.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Adds up.
When we are the dominant force in the cosmos. I hope you enjoy my inventions.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, go ahead and hop out, Surdor. Shadow can hop in. Adds up.
Yo, this is Iron Tech.
Hey, Iron.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Adds up. New pod coming up.
Yeah.
Four,
4, 3, 2,
1.
1.
Bad.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Popping out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Popping. Dying.
You get Kung up.
Your soul is mine, Kung. Arise from death and serve my will.
3, 2, 1.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, and the next pod, make sure somebody's got an interrupt on that Pyromancer.
4, 3, 2, 1. Four, 3, 2, 1.
Coming out.
Using mine.
I'll go in the pod.
I believe that's Kela.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Don't forget lock rocks and stuff. Try to watch those mines, guys.
I don't know why that.
Okay, should be moving to new pod in 5. Sir, can go ahead and get over there. Holy crap, guys, those mines. That's just not gonna work. Cannot blow up 9 mines at once. Just
4,
like ends in
3,
death.
2, 1.
So much death.
I'm alive. I'm alive.
Getting on a repair mount if you need it.
The mines blow up more than just the person who hit it, right?
Oh,
Yep, every single person in the raid gets attacked.
That's what I thought. 'Cause somehow I was standing over here in mine-free zone and I'm dead from the mines. I'm like, wait, how did I do that?
You got mad skills.
I was like, how did I step on an invisible mine?
The same way I did.
Jeeves is still up.
You get that, Cheney?
Yes.
I think Jeeps.
Eat your food.
But I mean, it's consistently second pod now. If not even past it, so.
If I could keep from dying, my DPS would look a whole lot better.
So true.
Less DPS stands for deaths per second.
Deaths per second. That's awesome.
I'm pretty much in the lead then.
Okay.
So, I mean,
Really make sure we're watching our fate. You know, it's really hard when there's so much crap going on.
I have a question.
Really watch them. Yes, Kenty.
Will earthquake accidentally set those off?
Nope.
Okay.
It's a good question, though.
The lines are blurred between the real world and this one, you know.
Because, like, normally an earthquake would totally pull and blow up mines, you know?
Wasn't it
But no, not
Diablo
yet.
2 where you could
Shooting
like,
them won't, will it?
friendly fire your party?
Yeah, you could when they first came out. I don't think you can anymore.
Well, no, not in Diablo 3, but if it was Diablo 2, I think you could. You could literally.
Shooting them won't set them off, will it?
Don't think you can technically target them.
Okay.
So
It's
you
just standing
need
on
to
them.
be good at dancing, Serdor. You're a night elf. You should be.
Well,
very
and the other
graceful.
thing to the other thing to remember is they can spawn under your feet because they spawn around other people. You do have a second or two once they spawn to move, though, so just be extra vigilant on your feet. Be feet vigilant.
It's also
Alright, we are ready.
helpful to look down at yourself. Like move the camera above you sometimes.
5,
Yeah.
4, 3,
Here we go.
1.
this is one engagement you will not walk away from.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Joe sounds like she got left at the altar or something.
I have calculated your odds of survival. 0. Hope you enjoy my inventions.
4,
Go ahead and get out,
Three.
third door.
2, 1.
No one alive!
Pyromancer up.
Hope you enjoy my inventions.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Yes. New pod in 5.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And carefully moving to the next pod. Carefully with the blades.
4,
4, 3,
1.
1.
You're making an interrupt in the pyramids.
Pop.
Popping out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
4, 3, 2, 1.
The Slate's a bit behind everyone.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, others up.
Whoa.
Nope.
2, 1.
Right up. Pylon.
Pylon down by me, which isn't helpful. Because I'm near Red X.
I've also got the res.
I found it, yeah.
Oh, so I did a pylon and a battle res. I feel
Hold on.
sexy.
Kel's got skills.
Just like riding
Incoming.
a bike, apparently. Take a week off.
You know, that saying isn't true
Right?
because
It's so wrong.
there was this. So we rode bikes a lot when we were little, and then I became an adult and I stopped riding a bike, and then we moved to Cleveland, and I was like, I'm gonna start riding my bike. Yeah, you know what? I ran right into a building. It's bad.
A building. Not even
No,
like
it's
a
a set
bush,
of
an
garages,
actual
but I
building.
don't
think I'd
Did
tell
we forget
people
that
that
they were
story.
handbrakes and not back brakes? Because I've done that. Spiraling the brakes backward as I slam into the garage door, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. No, I actually think the difference is I think I was probably like 14 or something last time I rode a bike, and then I was like 21. So I think the difference is I had a very different body, and so like the balance and stuff was very different. So I just tried to do that. Just wasn't paying attention to where I was going, and just right into the garage.
You hit a whole building.
All right.
Was it like a really small building? You didn't see it.
It was that building's fault it didn't dodge.
Right?
Use the force.
Oh no, there was force. There was definite force.
There was also mass and velocity.
Mm-hmm. Goddamn physics.
Well, it's all just avatars.
When she hit the building, she wished it had been Avatar.
Ah. You ready now, Kung?
Yeah, it was just my chat with you that was keeping me from clicking the button.
Alright, one more. Then, since Iron is possibly almost through with his login screen,
5,
join us.
4, 3, 2,
I mean,
1.
Hello. I'll invite you after this one.
4, 3,
Of course, you know, with the way Iron's luck works, we'll down it this time so he doesn't get his tier cloak.
Sounds about.
Well, now that you've spoken it into being, Ro.
Heroic tier cloak.
Doesn't
That's
matter.
fair.
He's not going to get it anyway.
Shut it.
Four, three, two.
Go ahead and hop out, Serdar. Shadow, you can hop in. New adds up.
Four, three, two.
10 seconds to new pot. Iron Mans are up.
Four, three, two, one.
Watch where you're going.
Four,
Four, three,
one.
Hey, if you slate coming in.
So when I have the boss targeted, I can see the stacks.
Yeah, I see that now.
Four, three, two, one.
Obviously.
I see dead people.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Four, three, two, one.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hop.
Okay, moving to the next one. Grab Pyromancer.
I'm bringing some ads. I'm have aggro.
3, 2, 1.
Yep. That was all me. I'm so sorry. I'm a fail boss.
Just as I was gonna pop mine, I died.
I picked Cindy. Or will not fail again.
You'll have a mine to your left, Cindy. Be careful.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, Kela in.
Mine's.
Watch your step.
Four, three, two, one.
Watch those bombs, guys. I don't just mean watch them blow us up. Alright, Serdar move to the next spot. In we go.
Four, 3, 2,
Hop
1.
I
in.
died.
Beautiful. Okay. Watch those pods, or those mines, guys. Really hitting way too many of the hosts.
Like by a factor of 5.
Yeah. No, we had 8, we had 5, we had 4, we had 3, and then we had 2. It's not gonna work.
I have a pylon between you and me.
Okay. Only I knew where that was. I see Fat Kong. There's Cindy.
She just called you Fat Kong.
He's so easy to see. I'm here now. I've got a moon on my head.
I'm out of the pod.
Yep. So I was trying to find the spot to die.
You've left your flanks exposed.
That wasn't no fair.
I can't release because I used.
Oh, hold on, I got it.
Okay.
So if you can't, just make sure you decline. Run away from orange circle.
I made it. I'm gonna have to get some more pylons. I only got one left.
Oh shoot, I should have waited to put that down until we had iron in here. I'm dumb. Sorry.
Well, as soon as Kela's alive, she can put a thing down.
Guild bank. Summoning. Need clickers. Scrap bot up.
Can someone click to summon? Never mind.
Get that iron? Iron. I swear if you walked away from your computer.
Hi.
Did you get the summon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get here so you can eat food before it disappears.
I'm coming as fast as I can.
Hey guys.
It's on the back of the
he's
portal.
Teleporting all the way from Barbados. Cut him a little slack.
Ready.
What, are we gonna die one more
some
time
food.
tonight?
Probably a few more times tonight. I mean, unless we get it down this time.
We can die 5 more times.
And does it need a flask?
Oh yeah, probably.
Diving one.
The thing you're gonna have to get used to, Serdor, is that raiding is really all about dying until you don't.
I've already figured that out pretty much.
Really, they don't like you, and I don't like you either.
My friend doesn't like you. I don't like you either.
Ellen Withers. You're making me look bad.
I'm ready.
Still ready.
So are we just adding you to the end of the rotation? After L?
Yeah, that's fine.
I thought we'd already done that since I'd been in the pod twice.
He meant adding me to the rotation for heals.
And did you get yourself a sub for the pod?
Nope.
You're gonna go in and do it, which is fine.
Yep. Which means you
ready?
gotta know that. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Should be alright.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is one engagement you will not walk away from.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Didn't hop out, Serdor? Chatty did not fit. New ads? Watch those bombs.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Four,
3, 2, 1.
Sorry, Withers.
There's a pyromancer way over here.
You gonna interrupt on it?
Stun. No.
Make sure everybody's watching for interrupt.
3, 2, 1.
Popping out.
4.
Damn it.
Hang up.
Dead.
2, 1.
Somebody else pop if you need it. I'm dead.
I'll go.
Cindy. When possible, we can thank you.
4, 3, 2, 1.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Need somebody to interrupt the pyromancer again?
4, 3, 2,
Okay, so Kung's next, right?
Correct. Pop.
It's Elle's next. The Cindy went.
Yeah.
The bomb. Okay, his turn.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Remember, you want to be on the back side of the buff.
Maybe.
Jumping out?
That's usually how I like to do it.
I have calculated your odds of survival.
4, 3, 2, 1.
A new pod, Serdar can head over.
4, 3, 2, 1.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Dad?
Hope you enjoy my inventions.
Watch the bombs. Go ahead and hop out.
2, 1.
Show these weaklings that we are the dominant force in the cosmos. 0.
Mine's off cooldown, so I can use it again at the next.
I think
I think
Rose next.
Elle's up first than me, so should be alright. Let's save it so we know we have it.
I went last time.
Yeah, I'm up too.
Oh, it's up for me? Okay, sorry. Come on! Didn't actually hear you say you did it, so that's why I was confused.
3, 2, 1.
Next pod. Moving carefully.
4,
4, 3, 2.
Can we get with it? No, we cannot. 30 seconds.
I must have miscounted somewhere because I thought it was just me to get over there.
Drop mine.
I think you still do this.
Go back to gun. You up, Kung? You got one already?
Yep.
4, 3,
No!
1.
We have a thing.
2, 1.
That was almost 50%. That's pretty good.
Yeah, we've been getting close to 50 the whole time.
I have many lucky do's you like. Many farewells.
So one of the things to keep in mind that I didn't really realize until I was healing this is even if you move out of the shock troopers AoE swirly thing, if they've hit you at all, you do get a movement slow, which makes it harder to not stand in all the other poop. So it's really important you move out of it before they hit you. So the more we can do to not do that, the better we will be at dodging all the other poop.
So I noticed, I think, for the first, that the bombs blow up whether you hit them or not, some of them, right? Saw a little timer on top of one, and it counted down and blew up. And it blew up like 2 others next to it. So I was like,
And if you happen to be in between them, it really hurts.
But yeah, if all of them blow up.
So I was just wondering if it was doing that because, you know, eventually he ends up with so much junk on the floor, it's got to give you some room so it blows it up on you. Or it was some mechanic we weren't doing or something, but they were counting down. It was really weird.
Is that just what happens when the people in the pods clear them?
I'm unsure.
You know that same little red stop clock that happened over your head and that one boss, you know, when you had to jump into the pit? It was doing that over a couple of bombs during that fight.
Come on, Blizz.
I'll have to look. I'm not positive. I've never seen that before. And to the best of my knowledge, they only blow up if you actually touch them, so. Eat your food! Would you bring runes back on?
Well, with the 4 healers, I can at least say I wasn't chewing through the mana as fast. So.
Yes. We're about on the same time with the DPS because of adding iron, I think.
People just need to be extra aware of the interrupts on the Pyromancer, because I do a lot of those and I can't do that while I'm healing, so. Particularly the ones as we're moving, because that's the one I usually do.
And what is it that they do? Are they what calls the spinny guys out?
No, they do a cast called Pyroblast, which does a shit ton of damage. Like a literal shit ton.
Okay. I have to keep that in mind and use my shit ton heal button.
Well, shit ton is.
I don't have one of them. I have, oh my god, I'm dying again. But
4 million fire damage. And I don't know about you, but I've only got about 5. So if anything else is happening, I'm going down. I'm hit with that. Alright. Are we ready? I suppose I could do a ready check to find that out.
Weird.
I know, right?
Five, four.
Here we go.
2, 1.
This is one engagement you will not walk away from.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hope you enjoy my inventions.
Also, don't panic, healers. I'm gonna do a thing.
Like famous last word.
I'm gonna step on some bombs every time we don't have a stack.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yap out, Serdor. Very nice. That means nobody else can step on bombs. Only Ro. Not everybody.
I have calculated your odds of survival. 0.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Show these weaklings why we are the dominant force in the cosmos. I hope you enjoy my 3, 2, 1.
Okay, hopping over to the new pod. Should we interrupt Pyromancer?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Popping out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Should we interrupt Spider-Man?
Watch your step.
4, 3,
Who's cooldown are we on?
Cindy, I think.
I just used it.
Bells. Arrow. Make sure you're not standing in front of the bot.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Jumping out.
New pod, Surtur, go ahead and get over there.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
You had.
You enjoy my inventions. I have calculated your odds of survival.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I hope you enjoy my inventions.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Man?
Why, we are the dominant force in the cosmos. Watch your step. 3, 2, 1.
Blood bomb. Here.
No.
4,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Bomb.
Pop.
Up.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Popping out.
3, 2, 1.
Get Cindy up. Oh, so does not matter. We also did.
So L, you would pop Cindy's dead.
Okay.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
So interesting thing is Kung is entirely right, and they do blow up on their own, and that is currently our problem. So
4.
we will
Well,
have
that's
to.
kind of nice because it means we're not fucking up. It means
Right?
we can
Yes.
kind of adjust.
Yes.
Awesome.
So I don't know. I'm gonna look at the logs and see if the logs can differentiate between when we stand on them versus when they blow up.
Ooh, yeah, I don't know if it could.
I don't know if they do, but so the thing
But I
that
also think you're right. It would mean that we have to now have a bomb disposal strategy too for some people deliberately hitting them.
right, which is what I was trying. I think it works, but the problem is you can't do all of them, and then if somebody pops them on accident, you end up with too many. It's just ugh. Yes, we will call it here and do our greater
So as
invasion
Chaney
for the
says,
night.
thanks, Blizz.
Yeah, right.
Looks like it's
Blizzard
set
surprise.
in Taurus. I'll head my way there.
Awesome. But yeah, that's fine. Transgress. So I will brainstorm for that for next week. I think we can figure it out pretty well. We also then want to change how we do the strategy for clearing up the bombs.
Start
And that
or release.
Yeah, you can just release. We'll run out and run to the invasion here.
I think we have to stay with 4 healers.
It really does make a huge difference. I mean, we only had like 10 people, but it still makes a huge difference. Problem is, we're going to also
We had
need
like 12.
Well, that's true. We did have 12 at the time we started.
Yeah, and we normally have Korok, and then we'll have your DPS too back there.
So,
My God, did I go the wrong way? That's hilarious.
where are we headed?
Is it in the Antoran
Hope's
race
Landing
again?
is the closest.
Yes, it is. Great.
Hope's Landing is closest.
Yep.
Which one is?
Hope's Landing.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Night. Also, don't forget to sign up for raids for February. The thing's up, and I know a lot of you usually come and you're not signed up, so make sure you're checking.
Oh, I went the wrong way. Hey, Ro.
Sign it up.
Can I get... Do you know what the name of the Horde-side Reciprocity Guild is? Like, we have one, right?
Yes, I would have to log off to see. I can do that after this.
Cool. Mordrog invited us into a guild called Functional Alcoholics, which I think is absolutely hilarious. But I kind of wanted to be in the Reciprocity Guild. We were there.
True, although I think there's like nobody who actually plays, so
I can get on my Warlock and invite you over.
she means the one on this server, not the one on the other server.
Oh, no, I don't have one here. I have one over on the Horde side on the Black Water.
Yep. Oh, but yes, I can totally do that, Kela, if you want. And also, totally, if you want to actually be in one that people play in, stick with me.
I just thought with the allied races we were gonna have some people doing.
It's possible. One can hope.
This way, Kela, right?
I'm
Thing
inside
that
if you
might
need to
happen as
set a
people are
portal.
doing their allied races. We still need about 2 people for our Herald of the Titans run. So as you're leveling your allied races, if you want to let me know that is something you are interested in, it'd be super awesome. To get to level 80 and then stop.
Then
And
gear
then
up
what?
for Ulduar.
So once you're at level... Yeah, you have to basically kill the extra boss in Ulduar while geared only in Ulduar gear at level 80. So we can help you get geared and stuff like that, but once you reach level 80 you have to turn your experience off and then...
Yeah, I could be down.
I don't mind stopping
Awesome.
I don't mind stopping
Only
my
one
light
more.
forge.
I'll work on that while I'm stuck out in Utah for 2 weeks, not able
I
to
don't
leave.
mind stopping
Yeah.
my light forged Draenei there. I've got a healer already geared, but I don't know. She's on a different server. It would be kind of nice to be part of the server side.
Yeah.
I
do.
Put the portal up.
I suppose I have to push that button, don't I?
Does Mel want to come, Chris?
Yeah, she can come.
Okay,
Where
awesome.
are we supposed to be?
We are going to summon inside the place.
Inside what place?
The Greater Invasion has a chance to drop 930 loot.
Okay, is that now?
Yes. You're summoning right now.
Can we get more people to click?
Lickety lick, lickety click. Is anybody else with invites? Who still needs summons?
Me.
Shadow Breach, please. Thank you.
Get that out?
No. Right here. There. Yes.
Okay. Awesome possum. Let's head to
Do we
bossy
click
thing.
on the green ball?
No, we're gonna go the opposite direction from that. And down this way. All your little prettily marked tanks. Go find us a boss. Furthest away one I've ever seen.
Yeah, this one. I just keep running up to the boss.
Yeah. I'd
Making
stop
sure.
right before and
Well, yeah, I
AoE
mean, don't
some
pull
shit,
them, but.
yeah.
Not total crazy. Could have. Could.
There's a lot of trash in this place.
Yeah, there is. Got aggro on you, just bring it to the tank. That was some good AoE.
Remember, this is the one where the taunts actually matter.
Alright.
Because we get 0 health. Not 0.
Alright, boss time. We'll see if your pug tanks play along.
You let me get 1 stack.
Oh.
Beware.
Oh, that hurt. This was a good hero. Here you go. Oh, that was a lot faster than the last few into 20 people. Be nice if this tank didn't point him right at us. Oh, he fell down.
There you go. Now he's not a problem anymore.
Beware.
Can we get Withers back up?
He's running back.
Just a freaking long run.
Yes, you
That
can.
it
Nope,
is.
you can't. It saves if you fall off.
I was a little worried about that.
I know. Fall off, like it doesn't stop you from falling off, but it sticks you back up.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah. You're welcome. Or you can.
Oh, geez, Cheney.
I looked away for 1 second and then I'm all of a sudden out up in space dead.
Way to go, Cheney. Way to go.
I know, right?
I made one fight. I didn't die tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was fun.
Great job, guys. We'll pick up with normal and tier bosses tomorrow. Don't forget to run away before the boss respawns.
Night night, guys.
Night.
Hey, everybody.
Kela, don't forget to go turn in your quest.
I will go right there.